when we have these tools of how to look after our energetic field, it makes such a difference in our lives and such a difference in our nervous system. And it will look after that nervous system and not send, our adrenals racing and cortisol shooting up and creating inflammatory states and all of it. So when we when we can learn the tools to look after our energetic fields, it really is actually a lifesaver for us, whether it's just that day or, in the long run as well. So, yeah, with the energies of the full moon tomorrow as well, I've had some people running into, like, with the energies of the year, for one thing, being that 9-year in numerology, things coming to an ending, and it's the start of things starting anew for us as well. As I've said, it's really pushing us into our more authentic self, our authenticity, to live from that space. And it can be hard when we've been in these patterns for so long, right? And we've lived by the labels that have been put upon us as well. And so this full moon energy, like full moons are about completion, right? And so there's been some stuff coming up for people where they're feeling a completion of something in their life. And maybe they don't necessarily want it to be complete, or it's a little unnerving as well. So be aware of that. When you're feeling off, talk to your body. Talk to your body and find out what the heck is going on. Because truly, our innate feeling, our innate state is actually joy. So if we're not feeling joyful, let's start talking to our body and finding out why. What's going on? Why are we in a lower vibrational state? Right? Our physiology is so connected to this thing right here. And this thing right here has so many untruths in it. Our logical mind can be so unlogical every day, all day long, sometimes, right? And our thoughts can just take over, and our thoughts can run wild. And we can get into this state where we're just feeling tense and tight in our solar plexus, in our gut, in our back, whatever it may be, right? Wherever you tend to feel it. So again, when we're looking after our energetic field, and this truly is an act of self-love, speaking of Valentine's Day and the month of love, when we get into that habit and make it a habit, when we get into the habit of sensing when we're off, going inwards, finding out what the heck's going on, we can easily balance our physiology. Easily. Put this on the shelf for a while, and all those thoughts with the limiting beliefs and the fears and the guilt that we hold, the shame that we hold, which is false anyway, false truths. When we put that on the shelf and really see who we are at our soul level and our heart level, we can come back to that state of joy. And zing, all our cells start to sing, right? It's just that living with awareness. The living with awareness is key.